I hope you guys are having such an amazing, phenomenal day. If not, do understand and get your day is going to get better, honey. I can almost assure you, I can almost guarantee you that your day is going to get better once your perception gets better. Okay. All right. So, honey, if you are new to my channel, that's okay. All right. All right. If you are new to my channel, my name is Dina Bryant. Okay. I do these inspirational videos. Okay. So we can change our thinking, change our mindset. Okay. Manifest the things that we truly, truly, truly desire. Okay. And shift our energy. Let me tell you something. The truth of the matter is we are manifesting each and every day. Okay, each and every day. But the question becomes, do we like what's showing up in our lives? Okay. And the beauty of this, first of all, okay, I highly, highly recommend and suggest, okay, you get this book, The Prosperity Bible. I highly, highly recommend and suggest you get this book, The Prosperity Bible. Now, let me tell you something. What's so amazing about this book? Okay, first of all, it has so many reads in one book, okay? We have so many different stories, so many different authors, okay? Is a story in here, okay, from Napoleon Hill. And it talks about 3 feet from gold, okay? How this guy, he was looking for oil, okay? And he gave up 3 feet, okay? And that is the thing about you. You go after the idea that you love. Do the thing that you absolutely positively love, okay? Show up. Do it. Don't worry about the money. Pause, okay? Pause, honey. Pause. Don't worry about the money, okay? And I know some people like, but I got bills to pay. Let me tell you something. If you go after the idea, okay, the idea, the download that you got, okay, the download that source have gave you, the download that is installed in you, okay, your purpose, your passion. If you go after that, only thing I could do is shake my head, okay, because everything that you been programmed to believe, everything that you have been conditioned to think is correct, honey, is actually the opposite, okay? But if you go after that thing that you love, that thing that drives you, that thing that make you want to get out of the bed and jump up and say, whoa, okay, all right? If you go after those things, let me tell you something, okay? Your life is going to change drastically, but you also got to study, okay? Because we've been programmed, okay, to go against these natural laws, okay, these universal laws, all right? And you got to understand, if you don't reprogram or rethink or reshape, okay, what's going on in your subconscious mind, honey, you will continuously get the same exact thing from like, now, honey, let me tell you something. Excuse my scarf, okay? Because I'm going out to the stores today. Okay, all right, and honey, the hair it has to be laid and slayed to the gods. Okay, now I highly recommend, encourage you to get this book. Okay, I highly recommend you get this book. This book not only does it talks about prosperity, okay, it talks about the major attributes of leadership. Okay, how to get the sales. Let me see, Acres of Diamonds. Okay, that's another chapter. Think and Grow Rich. Okay, the science of getting rich. Okay, honey, I don't know about you. Okay, but I'm going to read something that is going to tell me more about myself. You get what I'm saying? I am going to read something that is going to motivate me and inspire me. All right, I am going to read something that is going to shift my thinking, and that's what you have to do. Okay, the law of non-resistance. Okay, you've been resisting. Okay, you've been putting up a fight, like you've been putting up a fight, honey. You've been putting up a fight because you are trying to force it. okay? And whatever you force, honey, it ain't gonna work out so good, okay? You could do that on the physical plane, but you can't do it on the mental. I mean, on the spiritual plane. You can't do it on the spiritual. You could try to force the physical on the physical realm, but not on the spiritual realm, okay? Because this is laws, okay? And when I first heard this, okay, now I'm gonna get into the gratitude list, okay? I'm gonna get into it. And first of all, I hope you guys got your notebooks. Okay, how many of you guys got notebooks? Okay, you saying, "Dang, Dina, you doing all the talking, but when we gonna get to the gratitude?" But honey, where is your notebook? That is my question of the day. Okay, where's your notebook? Okay, all right, honey, you need to go get you a notebook. Okay, this beautiful notebook. I got this from Home Goods, $6. Okay, $6. Okay, and it says notes on the front of it. It looks really, really good. Okay, and I just started this notebook. Okay, this book will be filled up within a month and a half. Okay, from my goals, my gratitude. Okay, it shall be filled up. So let me finish. Okay, now listen to this. This is just one passage in the book, the Prosperity Bible. Resist not evil. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Ooh, child. I'm going to tell you guys a story. I remember when I was a little girl, right? And you know when you want to be grown and fresh, right? Hold on, chat, 1 second. 1 second, honey. Okay, honey, we gonna need a cookie or two for this one. Okay. Now, when I was a little girl, right? Some of you guys may know my story, okay? But just in case you don't worry. I'm about to tell you it, okay? Now, when I was a little girl, my father had custody of me, right? And pretty much I could do whatever it is that I wanted to do. There was no supervision, you was just in charge of your damn self. I want to say, I'm an 80s baby. Okay? I'm an 80s baby. Okay? Hey, 254, PC, baby, PC. Honey, I was tempting to say your name. But I said, no, Dina, no. Honey, I'm doing better than great and better than most. Okay? I'm like, don't aim, honey. How you doing? Okay? How you doing? I'm doing better than great and better than, honey, I'm going to them stores today. Okay, so make sure you guys are checking out those videos that's about to be uploaded. So I'm going to Walmart. Okay, it's so funny because I used to say, oh, Walmart. Honey, now I catch myself being in here. Okay, I'm going to Walmart and I'm going to Trader Joe's. So make sure you guys are watching the videos. Okay, watch the video. Okay, all right. Thumbs up now. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Honey, make sure you are subscribed if you're not. If you feeling the energy, I don't want to pressure anybody, but honey, subscribe. Okay. I appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate that. Now listen, when I was a little girl, right, I pretty much could do whatever it was that I want. Okay, I don't want to say all 80 babies was pretty much like that. But it was a few 80 babies. I'm an 80s baby, okay? So, now I know I don't look it, okay? Oh, I know I don't look it, Jim. I know I don't look it, okay? Hold the compliments. Hold the compliments, okay? Now listen, when I was growing up, right? So at my father's house, you could do pretty much anything you wanted to do, okay? And that, as a kid, that's like every kid's, dream. Like, oh my goodness, I could do whatever it is I want to do, right? So, but DYFS came, okay? DYFS came and they pretty much took me away from my father, okay? And then I went to a foster home, group home. But prior to that, before that, oh yeah, okay. Went to foster home, group home. And then from the foster home, group home, my mother's sister, who, oh my goodness, she taught me so much, okay? And I love both of my parents, okay? They did the best that they knew how to do, okay? You have to understand, and I guess once we have children, we understand this more, right? Like when you have children, right? It's gonna be a lot of things that you're gonna mess up. It's gonna be things where as though your children, they gonna probably say you the worst parent ever or whatever it is like that, right? They gonna have their moments, okay? But you doing the best that you know how to do, okay? Could we do better? Always we could do better. But honey, you cannot escape a prison if you don't know you're in one. And that's why I tell you guys, ask your children how they feel about you being a parent. Now, some people are frowned upon it and say, I'm not asking my damn children how they feel about me being a parent. I'm their parent, okay? But what you have to understand is you are on the other side of the spectrum, so to speak. Your children, okay? Hey, Angel, peace here, baby. Peace here, peace here, peace here. Your children, they know how they feel about you being a parent. See, you could say, oh, I'm the greatest mother ever, okay? And your children could be writing in a diary, in a book, and say, oh my goodness, she's so controlling, okay? She all this and she all that, okay? All right? And, okay, that is their perspective. So, they perception. So, at times, I heard two gorgeous, okay, African-American women say this, okay? And when I heard them say that, I say what? Ask your children how they feel about you. But one of the things that I start understanding is your children would be able to tell you better than what you think, okay? All right. And sometimes they'll try to get slick. Okay. They'll try to, get slick. Like, oh, you won't let me do whatever it is I want to do. Okay. All right. But it has to be, meet in the middle. Some type of compromise, so to speak. All right. Meeting in the middle. Okay. So get back to the story. So what happened was, later on my aunt, her and her husband, they had got custody of me. Right. And I felt like the rules was too strict. Okay. Coming from a place where though you could pretty much do whatever it is that you want to do. And then, you going to live another place where though is rules, is regulations, is supervision, is all those things. Right. So I start running away. Okay. And I never forgot. I went to a Catholic school. Okay. No matter what I was surrounded by when I was a kid, my father always made sure I stayed in a Catholic school, okay? And so I remember one of the ladies who worked after school, at the Catholic school, right? I was, my attitude, honey, the attitude, okay, it was, I don't want to say it was the worst of the worst, but honey, it was up there. Okay. And I remember this lady she said, you could get more B's with honey. Okay. And I'm telling some of you guys that, okay, you could get more B's with honey. Okay. Sometimes in life, we like, oh my goodness, if I be nice to them, whatever, they gonna try to, use me as a doormat. They gonna try to do X, Y, and Z. Honey, nope. Let me tell you something, okay? Not being nice, being kind, okay? Be kind, because nice actually means foolish. If you look it up, okay? It's derived from Latin, and it actually means foolish, okay? But being kind, okay? Being kind, all right? And sometimes we may mess the blessing up, okay, because we are rah-rah-rahing, okay, at somebody else. You arguing with people, cursing them out. Okay, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so when it says resist not evil, be not overcome by evil. Okay, don't be overcome. Don't, oh my goodness, so much evil in the world. If that's what you focus on, honey, that's what's going to manifest more in your life. You have to focus on what you desire. Okay, not what you don't. And what helps me is, honey, I study every day. Okay, soon as I wake up in the morning, I am studying. I have Bob Proctor full on blast. Okay, Bob Proctor was a part of The Secret. Okay, and he was my mentor. Okay, I paid for one of his courses. That course was $7,500. Okay, all right, but it was worth every penny of it. It was worth it. Okay. And I said at that time, if I could just learn one thing from Bob Proctor, honey, didn't know up until all the, that was 6.5, 7 years ago. Okay. And I am still learning, okay, from Bob Proctor. Okay. Now, let's get into this gratitude that's going to change your attitude, okay? Because you probably need a mental adjustment, okay? An atonement, okay? And let's get into this gratitude. So, I tell you guys this every day. Every day since we've been doing this gratitude journal, okay? Get you a notebook, okay? Dollar Tree. I don't give a damn if you got a Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Dwayne Reed, Walgreens, TJ Maxx, Target, Walmart, okay? Okay. You could go get you a notebook, okay? What are you waiting for? Another question. Let me tell you something. Are you working towards somebody else's goals, or are you working towards yours? That's a question. Now that is a question that you need to answer, and you ain't got to answer it in. Well, you know what? You can put it in the chat. Okay, that is a question. Are you working towards your goals, or are you working towards someone else's goals? That's the question. Okay, I'll wait. Like they say on the video, I'll wait. Okay, I eat me another piece of this cookie while you put in the chat, because the truth of the matter is, okay. And I got this from Brian Tracy, multi-millionaire. Okay, great book to get. No excuses. Stop coming up with them excuses. Honey, please. No more excuses. No more. Hey, is it McColby? Honey, I hope I ain't butcher your name. I appreciate that. All right, sis? Okay. Oh, honey. Yeah, okay, sis? Listen. That's a serious question. Are you working towards your goals, or are you working towards someone else's? Because, honey, if you working towards somebody else's goals, okay, and not working towards yours, that person is going to be driving a car they want to drive. They are going to be living in the house they want to live in. They are going to be doing the things they want to do. They are going to be on a yacht with their family the way they want to do. And what you going to be doing? That's a serious question. What will you be doing while you are working towards somebody else's goal? You know what you're going to be doing? You're going to continuously work towards somebody else's goal until you start saying, you know what, I'm going to take the leap out on faith. You know what, it's something so magnificent, so powerful within me that I can do. You know what, I'm so phenomenal. I have unlimited potential within myself, okay? And if they can do it, I can do it. Let me tell you something. You know, different from the big time CEOs or whoever, okay? You are no different. The only difference is the way you think. The way you think of yourself. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about thinking too. If you continuously think what you've been thinking, and you know that thinking, it allows you to manifest what you say you don't want, then wouldn't it be a good idea for you to change and shift your thinking, shift your thinking, okay? And don't say you can't do it, because you can do it. You can do it. But stop using the excuse you don't have time. Stop using the excuse you don't have time to study. Stop using the excuse you don't have time to listen to the personal development. Stop using the excuse that you don't have time to pay for the course. Stop using the excuse. Because you want to know one thing? Because we all have 24 hours in a day. And last time I checked, my love, okay? Last time I checked, okay? You wasn't only getting 17 hours. You was getting 24 hours just like the rest of us. So stop making excuses. Stop saying what you can't do. And stop worrying about how things have not worked out in your life up until this point. Because the truth of the matter is that was a reflection of your consciousness from the way you used to think. But honey, are we changing our thinking? Oh, hell, we are changing our stinking thinking. Why? Because we deserve more. Why? Because we desire more. Why? Because we do know It's either one or two things. It's either you creating or you disintegrating. And let me tell you something. If you're not creating, my love, you are dying. Okay? You are straight up dying. Okay? But we finna change all of that here. Okay? But it's up to you if you want your life to change. And the truth of the matter is your life can change at any given time. At any given, you could make a decision right here today, okay? Ain't nobody gotta know, okay? Nobody, you ain't gotta advertise it to the world. You could make a decision today. You know what? I'm changing my life. I'm changing. Any aspect of your life that you don't like, you could change it. Okay? I was sick and tired of, saying, oh, I desire this, I desire that, okay? And I was doing videos, okay? And then I was just staying in the house. My imagination got so big and ran so well, honey. Next minute, I was on the train. Okay, I was on the train going different damn places. Okay, all right, talking to different people. All right, some of you guys, you say you are an introvert. You have to get out. You have to get out. You have to challenge yourself. And some say, oh, I'm most of the time, if you are an introvert, most of the time you also shy. Okay? That is because of the self-image. You have to change your self-image. Now, I'm not saying, I like to be around people all the time, okay? Because sometimes you need some time to yourself, okay? But I like speaking to people, okay? That's what, I went to the supermarket yesterday. I was in there asking the guy, about key limes, okay, so I could use for deodorant. But honey, I'm going to Trader Joe's today. Hopefully they got some key limes, okay? Now, I was in the supermarket, and it's an older gentleman, okay, who was working there. And I started talking to him, and I said, oh, so how's your day going? And he said, oh, it's going better than yesterday. And I said, that's a great thing, okay? That's a great thing, all right? I want you to know that you are in charge of your destiny. Don't leave it up to someone else. Don't leave it up to anyone else to be in charge of your destiny. Don't leave it up to anyone else. Okay. So, honey, because I got to get going. Okay. I would love to be on here with you guys, all day. Okay. Okay. But I got to get going. And so let's write out our gratitude. You could write 5 things. You could write 2 things, 1 thing. Honey, it doesn't matter. Okay. But write a gratitude list, because let me tell you something. The more you are grateful for the things that are currently in your life, that's what you focus on. Remember, energy grows where energy goes. So if you focus on all the good in your life, guess what? More good is going to come in your life. It's like a magic trick. Voila. Okay? So write your gratitude. Okay? So today is day 6. Okay? We on. And make sure you grateful for yourself, okay? You ought to be grateful for yourself, because you know why? Because you showed up today. You showed up. No matter what the cause was being dealt, you showed up. And so be extremely grateful for yourself, okay? All right? Okay, it's because I say this is about calling and work and sleeping. I got on okay. All right. Okay. So we are done. Okay. Make sure you wrote out your gratitude list. Okay. Your gratitude list, it doesn't have to be this long. It could be 5 things you could write. I would highly encourage you to write at least 10. Okay. And it is 10 things in your life that you ought to be grateful for. You may say, Dina, I really don't have 10 things. But I could assure you, you have 10 things. Okay? You have 10 things to be grateful for. All right? You have somewhere to sleep. You have health. Okay? You have food. Maybe you only have a little bit, but you have some food. Okay? You have something that you should be extremely grateful for. Oh, you woke up this morning. Okay? Because, honey, if you ain't wake up this morning, honey, you okay, you wouldn't be able to experience this. Okay? You wouldn't be able to experience this. Okay? So be extremely grateful that you are here. All right. And so with that being said, I love you guys. I love you. I love you. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourselves. Make sure you guys are checking out the videos that I upload today later on. I got a Walmart haul coming for you guys, and I also got a Trader Joe's coming. Okay. All right. I highly, highly recommend you get this book, The Prosperity Bible. Highly recommend it. Highly encourage you to get this book. It's like $17 to $20 something. Listen. If you do the same, you shall have the same. If you want more from life, you have to do more. Okay? You have to do different. You can't keep on complaining and naming, blaming, shaming, gaming. Oh, it's because of these people. It's because of those people. The truth of the matter is, it's because of you. And the more we understand it and get there, the more we don't have to wait for someone else to come and change or someone else to apologize for whatever it is that we felt they should have or should have not done. Life is amazing. It truly, truly is amazing. And your life can look exactly the way you want it to look like. You give your life meaning. Okay? Life is meaningless. You give it meaning. And with that being said, oh my goodness, it feels so good. It feels so good. Okay? Make sure okay, honey, you have a beautiful day. Honey, I like that. Forgiveness is a laxative for the soul. Honey, you better say it. Okay? You better say it, Angel. Okay? All right? Okay. So, have a beautiful day, an amazing day. Make sure you're showing up. Make sure you are doing the thing that is calling you. Okay? Make sure you are following your heart. Make sure you are stepping up to fear and facing fear. Because the fear don't go away until you face it. You have to face it. And you know what? You are capable. Last time I checked, you a giant. Okay? You can do, be, have whatever it is that you desire. But you have to change your routine. And you have to change your perception. And with that being said, I love you guys. I got you guys on the next one. Peace.